powerful. Let's bring Paul in, and I think most of us just hoping for some better air quality around here. I got it. Our neighborhood in the North Bay, it's a little valley. It was like the smoke the past couple of nights was trapped in there, like a lid was on it.
Basically, yeah. It's what happens is the inversion that develops around the Bay Area, which means temperature goes up as you go higher in the atmosphere, just keeps the lower levels very stable. That's what traps the fog, but whatever else is in the atmosphere, like smoke or any kind of pollution, also gets trapped, and you are also downwind in the North Bay of some of those fires that are still smoldering right now. But there are plenty of green dots on the map indicating improving air quality for other parts of the Bay Area, especially the Tri-Valley, much of the East Bay, and then into the South Bay and parts of the Santa Clara Valley. It's going to continue going back and forth for the next several days, but gradually, we're taking baby steps towards improving air quality across the board. It just takes a while as the fire crews are still trying to get a handle on the various wildfires burning around the Bay Area. And you can still see a lot of that smoke from our view on top of Mount Hamilton. There are other parts where we're seeing blue skies overhead. We're also seeing some fog. That has been a factor again today, not quite as far inland through the afternoon. It backed up more towards the coast, but it's been reluctant to leave right along the coast. And it's going to spread back across the bay as we head through the rest of tonight. And you can see it moving towards downtown right now, just edging towards downtown as we look from Sutro Tower to the east. 62 degrees downtown, another cooler than average day, only 66 degrees in Oakland. The warm spots, 85 degrees in Livermore and Concord. So with the warmest spots around the Bay Area in the 80s, that's not bad for late August. We're staying below 90 degrees and only mid-70s right now in San Jose and Santa Rosa. We're still contending with a little bit more smoke. FUTURECAST shows the fog pushing across the bay into some of the inland valleys as we head towards early tomorrow morning. And the relative humidity boost associated with that fog certainly helps the fire crews. Like today, that fog is going to back up, but I think a little bit more. FUTURECAST indicating some little gaps of blue here. I think you are going to see some clearing right along the coast by Friday afternoon, and so temperatures should warm up by a few more degrees, closer to what's normal for this time of year. We'll start off mostly in the 50s tomorrow morning. The warmest spots right around 60 degrees. Temperatures very close to what's normal for late August as we head through Friday afternoon. Just a little bit warmer inland, 3 to 5 degrees above average. But we can handle that. Temperatures along the coast should reach the low to mid 60s, mostly the lower half of the 80s around the south end of the bay, and then mid to upper 80s for most of the Santa Clara Valley, 85 degrees in San Jose. The Tri-Valley a little warmer, a mix of upper 80s and low 90s, with the hottest spots east of the Diablo Range in the mid 90s there. Around the city, temperatures should hit the mid to upper 60s. The East Bay hitting the upper 60s and low to mid 70s. The North Bay, low to mid 80s. Again, very close to normal, but the smoke is still going to be a factor for the North Bay with that spare the air alert continuing all the way through Sunday now. It's been extended a bit. Hottest spots farther north are going to be close to 100 degrees in Mendocino and Lake counties, so get ready to sweat there. Temperatures will drop back a bit on Saturday, very close to normal once again. More of a warm-up as we head into next week, but it's not going to be out of control hot as we head into early September. Warmer around the bay and along the coast as well as a brief period of offshore winds is going to start to kick in.